Hi, cool cat friends. It's Miss Back. I'm here to talk to you about one of the things I'd like for you to do for your kindergarten memory book that we've been working on this year. And today I would like for you to illustrate a picture of the coronavirus. Now, you should have just watched the Brain Pop video on COVID-19. And it has some illustrations in there that I'll show you in the slideshow to get some ideas. And then I'm going to show you how I would illustrate it. And then you can take the pictures and the ideas that I give you and use it to create your own idea of what the virus looks like. So let me get this slideshow up on the screen for you. All right. Right here on the first page of the slideshow, it says COVID-19, what does it look like? And you can see the big balls that are floating around in the background. You see how they have almost like spikes coming out of them? They are spherical, the shape of a sphere. If you remember in geometry, they're like a ball. That's just one illustration of what the virus looks like. So now on this next slideshow, on the next slide, you have a couple of different viruses. You would have seen this page in the Brain Pop video. You can see lots of different viruses and how they look different. Okay. Now, there are several different types of coronaviruses, and you can see here four different ones. All of them are kind of in the shape of a ball, and they've got little pokey things coming off of them. Okay. Now, on the yellow slide, you can see an illustration of the COVID-19 virus. Okay. Now, as far as colors, I don't know. I think it's just an illustration to give us an idea of what this looks like because these viruses are very, very tiny and you can only see them if you look at them through a microscope, which is a scientific tool that makes really tiny things look bigger. Okay. Now, here on the screen, this is a picture that's been taken of the very teeny, itsy bitsy tiny COVID-19 virus. So this one has been blown up for you to see a picture of what the actual virus looks like. So you still see it's like a ball that has little pokey things coming off of it, but now you can see you almost have these little triangle shapes on the end. Okay. Now, here on this slide, you can see a drawing that has been done of the COVID-19 virus. And so I would like to, let's see here, make it do what I want it to do. I want to exit my slideshow because on here, there's my marker. I'm going to show you just on here how I would illustrate it myself using the little drawing tool, okay? So I think I'm going to go with blue because that's my favorite color. And nobody really knows what the COVID virus looks like and what color that it is. I mean, we have a pretty good idea, but we don't know exactly. So I'm going to start by making a circle. We all know what a circle is, right, boys and girls? Yes. And then I'm going to start to make these little spikes that come off of it. Okay. Yep. And this drawing tool on the computer is not the easiest thing in the world to use, but I thought it would be a fun way to show you how to basically illustrate the virus. Here we go, a few more of those little lines. Okay, now I'm going to go down here and change my color. I'm going to go to pink. I like pink. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put a little pink dot on the end of these to make my idea of the COVID-19 virus. How do you think it looks? Do you like it? Does this give you an idea of how to do yours? Okay, so there you go. There's one of my virus illustrations. Now, if you're going to be using pencil and paper, let me show you what I recommend. I'm going to make my screen bigger here. There I am, okay? And I want to show you just a regular sized piece of paper. So moms, dads, families, Listen up if you are close by. For your scrapbook, remember, I take lots of little things that you've created or written, art that you've done, and I put it together to fit it on a piece of paper that's this size. So when you create things for me, they have to be smaller. So I would take a regular size piece of paper, like printer paper, copy paper, fold it in half. So now you have a half sheet, and then fold it one more time in half so that your paper is only this big. And when you do your illustration of the coronavirus, make it so that it fits into this space, and then it's going to be the right size for me to use for your memory book. Okay, now with that done, I'm going to use some Scotch tape, and I'm going to do a pencil and paper drawing. Actually, it's going to be marker and paper, but that's okay. I want to give you another look at what I would like for you to do. Okay, so you see my little piece of paper up here. Okay, got my black Sharpie. And so again, I like the idea of starting with my circle, okay, to draw my little virus. And then coming off of it, I want to have these little spiky, pokey looking things. Kind of looks like an alien or a weird fruit. It's just very strange, isn't it? It's funny to think that this is a very tiny little thing that attacks the body, and it's what's been making people sick. But that's how all viruses are. They're very small and they do a lot of icky things to our bodies. So here's my marker version of the coronavirus. Okay. So once I've kind of got it sketched out, now I can go back with markers, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you have at your house, and you can make it the colors that you want it to be. So maybe I want all of these in here to be pink, and I'm going really fast. I would hope that you would spend a little more time and make it super neat for me. There, made all the little pokey parts hot pink. And then I can go back and I can color in my green around the rest, or whatever color that you would like for it to be. You can always go back and look at the pictures in the slideshow. So I would keep going here and just fill in all of this white space. Okay, and so I won't go all the way, but let me bring this a little bit closer so you can get a good look at it. How do you think I did? Just need to finish the green part. I know it's not done. But I wanted you to see my little sketch of it and what the size would be. Okay. So, cool cats, that's what I want you to do for today. I want you to do me a drawing like that. Now, you could take a picture and send it to me on Dojo or email it to me, and that's okay. But I would really like to have your original picture. So, as I give you a couple of scrapbook things to do this week, if you'll just collect those in an envelope or a the Ziploc bag, then whenever we get to the days when you bring in anything left that you have to turn in or pick up your things at school, you could drop it off to me, and that way I'll have it to finish up those scrapbooks this summer. So that's all I wanted to show you for today. I'm looking forward to see how you think the COVID-19 virus looks and how you illustrate it for yourself according to what I have shown you. I think this will be a fun thing for us to put at the end of our memory books, because one day you'll look back on them and it'll be really funny for you to look and think about how you saw the coronavirus when you were in kindergarten. So I'm excited to see these. I hope you have fun with this, and I will be talking to you tomorrow about the next thing I want you to do related to the coronavirus for our memory books. All right? Good job, cool cats. I have the hardest time getting this video to stop.